Hello, lads and lasses. Hey, if you like today's lesson, then spread the rumor that taking art classes builds up your immunity against COVID 19, as this would really help spread the good word. All right, everybody. Today we're going to start looking at funky faces. That's the name of our next project. All right, everybody. Today we're going to start our next project called Funky Faces. The artist that we're going to look at today his name is Thomas C. Fedro. I don't know much about him. I haven't researched him, but I really like his art. So let's go ahead and take a look at his artwork. All right, this is the artwork of Thomas C. Fedro. And I nicknamed this Funky Faces. I don't know what he calls it, but it's people's faces, and they have this like funky, fun kind of abstraction to them. And he also does these bright colors. So let's take a look at these artworks and these faces. This is right here. This picture right here is pretty close to what we'll be doing in the classroom. Um, so he abstracts the noses, he abstracts the eyes and the lips and the faces, not only with odd shapes, but bright colors. So we're going to make art that kind of emulates this guy. Notice that the eyes have yellow in them and orange. And notice that the lips are red, like they're wearing red lipstick. Notice that the eyelashes are black, and then there's a heavy black outline around everything. The eyes have all kinds of different shapes. Sometimes the eyes are rectangular, sometimes they're almond shaped. You know, noses can be blue or red or orange or pink or green. So we're going to do all kinds of funky stuff for these faces, right? And I hope that this gives you a sense. I think we're back to the beginning. Yeah, we're back to the beginning now. So this gives you a sense of what we're going to be looking for. All right, so we are going to start practicing. Before we paint this, we're going to start practicing our faces. So go to tonight's homework in your sketchbook, and whatever page that may be, you're going to have to check page 7. And we're going to do some practicing with the faces. So let's start with the eyes. All right, and we will practice a little bit with let's do the simpler ones first. All right, so a basic eye shape for Thomas C. Pedro is like an almond shape. And then we're going to replicate this curve right here and then replicate that curve right there. And that's an eye shape. All right, so that's one of the eyes that he does in his artworks. Here is another eye that he does in his artworks. It goes this almond shape, and then there's a line that goes across like this, and then it kind of makes this like part of a circle and then a triangle. So give that one a try. Another one of his typical eyes is a long, thin rectangle and a long, thin rectangle. This almost looks like an equal sign, and then a curve here and a curve here to make it look like there's a circle behind that, and then a triangle. That's one of the eyes that he does. Another eye that Thomas C. Pedro paints is a very long, thin almond shape, and with a line that goes across and then a curve here and a curve here and a triangle. The same kind of curves that are up here. All right, here's another one of his eyes. It's an almond shape. And then there's like a half circle right here with a triangle. And then on the outside of the eye, he has these other shapes. Those would be kind of like the eyelids. And then here's another one. It's an almond shape. With a curve here. And then we're going to make a parallel line to that. And then we're going to do a circle like that with a triangle. And then here's another one of his eyes. Is a large almond shape, and then a smaller almond shape on the inside, and then kind of a part of a circle, an arc, and then another one like that. All right. So these are several different kinds of eyes that he uses in his artwork. So what I want you guys to do is practice drawing all of these eyes on tonight's homework in the sketchbook. All right, then I want you to try doing the noses of Thomas C. Pedro. So on tomorrow night's homework, I want you to draw the noses. And so his noses are really tall and thin. So it'll be a shape like this, and then a straight line across, and then up, across, and down. And we go like that, and there's like a curve at the top. That's one of his noses. Another one of his noses is like that. And then another one of his noses is like a big, giant backwards L. And then he does another kind of nose. That's like a forwards L. And I've seen another one of his noses. It's like this. And then another one. And it makes this diamond shape down here. And the nose can be tall, like that, right? Those are his noses. So practice drawing noses on tomorrow night's homework. Then I want you to go to the next page. And I want you to practice drawing the lips. All right, so watch carefully, all right? So the top part of his lip is like the letter M, like that. And the M is not the same, it's not even, all right? So one hump of the M might be taller than the other. Then I want you to do like so. Oh, that's an M. All right. Then I want you to do an M bird. Do you remember M birds from when you drew pictures when you were little? That's an M bird. And then I want you to draw, all right, a letter S. And then make it a little bit more slopey. And then like that, all right? So, and then a backwards S. like that. All right, so I'm going to put all this together. This is how you draw his lips. There's the M. There's the M bird. I'm going to do the backwards S and the forwards S. And that's how I draw his lips. Then I want you to put it all together into a face. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to put the faces on the camera, and you guys get to choose which one you want to copy. So on the next page, empty page in your sketchbook, I want you to copy one of these faces, and then on the following page, copy another face. So I want you to practice two faces. All right, so here's one. There's two. I'll give you about 10 seconds on each one of these so you can pause and draw your face. I think I'm going to make that 5 seconds. Okay, so let's draw a face together, and I'll show you how this is done. So I'm just going to choose a face at random. You know what? I'm not going to choose a face at random. I'm going to choose one of the simpler one. I think the one that we have right in front is a good one. All right. So this is how I would go about drawing one of these faces. So I'm going to put it off to the side, put my paper here in the middle, move everything off here, and I will need a pencil, and I'm going to use a marker as well, but I'll need a pencil first. All right, so I'm going to make a nose that goes, all right, so just a nice swoopy line, all right, and it goes like this. All right, and I'll go like this, and yeah, I will go. All right, so All right, it's not perfectly like the other one, and that's the kind of fun thing about these. They don't all have to be perfect, all right? Next, I'm going to do the eyes. So it's going to be a almond shape. All right, I think I can go from here. And then I'll have another eyes, and the eyes are not even. Notice that the eyes are not even. Okay. Now, down below the nose, I'm going to do a mouth. There's my M. There's my M bird. All right. There I've done the lips. So now I need to start putting this all together. So I have a shape right here, and it goes like that. So I need to come out right here. There's another shape that comes out of the top of the nose a little bit. It comes way over here and then down like that. Then I have this long curve, this curve right here. So it comes out of the eye from there and into the mouth there, a curve. And then there's another curve that comes out of the same place and then into the nose. And then I'm going to draw two parallel lines there. And then from the outside of the eye into the nose. All right, and the neck comes out of the lips right here and out of the face right here. All right, now the eyelashes. It's going to be like a shark fin, shark fin, shark fin, and then a wavy seaweed, wavy seaweed. This one's taller. And then on the outside, wavy seaweed. And there I've drawn the face. All right, so that's how you guys draw the face. So practice drawing two faces, practice drawing the lips, the eyes, and the nose, and then that's what we're doing for today. We'll start putting all this together next time. All right, that's it for today. And until next time, be a little art factory.